My name is Maria Mased. My interviewee's name is Tahani Atullah, and I have permission to record. Who did you immigrate with?
My husband and my daughter.
Who did you leave behind? Why and how did you feel?
I left my father, my 3 brothers, and a sister, and their families.
How did you feel?
I was curious to live in a new country, developed country. I knew that nurses having better position, better life in America, and I really miss my dad even before I left Egypt, and my brother and sister and the family.
What was the process like? Was it easy? Was it hard?
It's not easy to immigrate, but I was lucky to get chosen by the lottery to come to America.
Why did you immigrate to America?
To live in a better place, to avoid the crowdedness, the dirty streets, for the kids to have better education, better medical services.
What did you expect America to be like?
More civilization, more cleaning, more educated, better life, higher standard level of living.
What was your life like before immigrating?
I used to wake up, go to work, go back home, cook, take care of my daughter, that's it.
What was your life like after immigrating?
Oh, it was a lot of challenges. First, I have to challenge the board to get my license. I have to start learning driving because it's really hard to take the public transportation to any place I need to go, even shopping. A lot of challenges. Improve my English. Adjust to the area, know where I live, how to go here and there, to get medical coverage. A lot of challenges I passed through.
When did you immigrate?
2004, September.
What country are you from?
Egypt.
Is your country developed or developing?
Developing.
Did you move here because America was developed, or did you move here just to see how it was?
No, because it's a developed country.
If you moved here because America was developed, why?
Because I know if you have a degree, you study hard, you find a good job, you live better, you have a good house to live in, and the education too will be better for my kids.
What language did you originally speak in your country?
Arabic.
What was the language you had to learn in your country?
English and French.
Was it hard to get here? If so, why? If not, how come?
It's hard for a lot of people, but I was lucky to come because it chose me when I applied for the lottery.
If you left anyone behind, do they plan on coming here in the future? Do any of your family members plan on coming here or moving here?
No.
How did people treat you when you came here?
First I was like a newcomer. They were like people trying to help me a lot to know where to go for shopping, where is the church, where is the pharmacies, everywhere I need to go. People used to help me. Even sometimes if I need a ride to the doctor or to the hospital or to buy something important, they used to help me and give me rides. I had a lot of help when I was newcomer.
Did you know English in your old country?
I did learn English as part of my education, and as a registered nurse we have to study in English. and I was planning to immigrate to another country, so I learned a lot of English in Egypt.
Do you regret your choice of immigrating here?
No.
Okay. What did your family hope for in their new life here?
First, I was thinking of more clean environment, better education, medical attention, good medical care provided to the kids, and safe. Also, I was thinking of the discrimination. I felt like we had a lot of discrimination back home, but I didn't notice that here.
Why did your family choose to come to this country instead of somewhere else?
America, we thought is the biggest and the first developed country in the whole world, and it's a good choice to immigrate to America.
What was your second option?
To go to my sister who lives in Australia, to live with her.
What have been your family's biggest challenges?
It's been a lot of challenges to move to America. We have to back home to give away everything. We have to get the tickets and the visa, and to rent apartment and find a job here. Finding a job, getting our license and finding a job was a very, very big challenge.
What is your earliest memory of moving to Los Angeles?
The apartment I lived at, it was very, very good place. It was like across the street from the public library, 2 minutes walking distance to the church, 5 minutes walking distance to the shopping places. It was very convenient.
What was the most important historical event you have lived through?
When I was in Egypt, September 11 was the most historical event, which was a really, really sad event.
I remember you telling me how, like, when you were coming here, you were really scared about, like, the plane and how you were scared that it was going to get hijacked.
Because it was September 13th, and it's like 2 days after September 11, and I was just scared it might happen again.
Are there any important words of wisdom you would like to pass along to me and my siblings?
It's very important to like take advantage of everything you're going through, even during this hard time of our life, which is the quarantine. We're staying home, so you can do your best, either study online or learn something to do at home, even handwork. Anything you can do, do not waste your time on any devices to play or to chat with other people, which will not benefit you. And when it's study time, study. So when you graduate, you won't regret you could have studied more to get better license or better career.
If there was one thing you could change about the process back then, like coming here, what would you change? Like, if you made one mistake, what would you fix? What mistake would you fix?
I don't understand.
So, like, let's say you did something coming here that you regret. Maybe if you didn't do this thing, life would have been changed a little bit. It would have been better, in some way. What would have you changed? Like, let's say moving to a certain area, or getting this license, or studying this certain subject.
I never thought about it, but I think when I came, I took my time to take care of my daughter until she's a little bit grown up, and once she started going to a daycare, I start to challenge the board to get my to get my license equal to USA and start working as my job the one I have to. So I didn't think of anything I could have changed.
How hard was it to get
It-
that license?
It was very very hard.
Why was it hard?
Language wise, and the way of education was a little different, so it was really hard. And the board test is hard for a lot of people. Board test was really hard.
Was studying here easier than in Egypt?
I cannot tell because I have my bachelor from Egypt. I just challenged the board.
You didn't study or do anything to get your license?
Challenge. I studied like one course which was really really hard, much harder than Egypt. But it's just one course. I cannot say in general.
Okay. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.